for stories, bebre ho. Every games and also a Hong Kong. We just watched the Manchester City and the Arsenal game. A very interesting game. There are stories also going around. So I will say the Hong Kong Ballon d'Or enche baso and stories ho club football be na ye the Hong Kong and of course many biggie many abibia find well, it used to be Pep Guardiola after teaching Mikel Arteta, nurturing him into the coaching, Pep Guardiola was taming Arteta until recently. Arteta didn't start to Pep Guardiola. So, well, I don't recall. Say coach B, any Pep Guardiola be bought 5 times our league anymore. Not on to me ancient. No, I don't recall that. Mikel Arteta.
Arteta is the first ever manager. I want Pep Guardiola about 5 games in the Premier League.
Whoa.
Pep Guardiola and I say Arteta is unbeaten.
Wow.
There is no coach.
Wow. Then it means to say Mikel Arteta gradually ninsa ya da Pep Guardiola so enya entirely but recently die ninsa da ne master no so. And then Manchester City Empire had to defend 11 players behind the ball. At some point in time, I'm for accents. Hey, why City for ni? You're more Pep Guardiola no. Defend it. Second half for the big back game when who asem. Just say City for well, results, if he had gone in favor of Manchester City, Liverpool for Komesi cross. Aya Droy still the biggest winner at Liverpool because league table Liverpool our 15 points. Shadow Dinechi Arsenal 10. Say Liverpool for Agra Gross and a leg off ready to table. So Liverpool 15, Arsenal 10, Tottenham Hotspur 10, Bournemouth 10, Crystal Palace 9, 6th position Chelsea 8 points, Sunderland 7th position 8 points, 8th position Fulham or 8 points, Manchester City at also 9th or 7 points, Everton also 10th or 7 points, Manchester United at also 11th 7 points, Leeds United at also 12th 7 points. Ain't City and Man U baby I don't know already 5 games Emma 15 points, Liverpool will move 15. And say Liverpool actually teams na can win 5 points. Hey, master, fear them, fear Liverpool. You ever game no more? Na you be di Hong Kong bebre. Na big ye. Me say obeka game no answer, but allow me be say o start fi baby di ma me hwe Arsenal for goal no. Na menya the last part image no. Ebereche eze e fa ball no. Oh, correct the other one. Ebereche, this is Ebereche eze. Biggie. Could we wait to me a picture now to twin chayan come any bed? May am rem kiti was you. What you say? Biggie. So this is their pass, and this is Martinelli. Shanarana no. Ahano. Manchester City for nobody decided to be defending in 5 because na as some we place be from Emma City for back 5.
Sure.
Nico really pray free no na ni Tanaki mum equal left wing back near the John Stones Abba. But no pressure on a Bereche easy. And a pass no so esu ya. Ekoye good. Biggie pass no any Arsenal goal in you.
For a Bereche, honestly speaking, I was expecting say Coach Mikel Arteta a best starting player. With no disrespect to any other player in the Arsenal midfield, but on number 10, any Martin Odegaard. Nas Martin Odegaard Indio onya available. Now we play to say Bereche e wo team di mu a. Menim de be kan wa be bench player no in a game against Manchester City. It is not as if say as na ye di ne ho nkomo no e player bi akwaku. E bia ofri a different league bi. And e bia waba Premier League ni mo. Ofri different league na waba, probably he would need time to adapt to the Premier League system. And in matches like this, in big games, that's what we decided say obe bench na many problem. But the Eberechi that we are talking about is a player. He's a proven midfielder in the English Premier League. And the position are obo, in the favorite position or enjoy the number 10. The only difference is that for you to join a club, now you compete with the same position with the captain of the club. No, I am not anything. An established player in the team, or not a senior captain. It is very difficult. And in the presence, and after whenever a Odegaard is available, now decide they say over bench, or decide they say over you see the flanks and so on. Many problem. But Odegaard in New with no disrespect to any other player, there is no Arsenal player who plays the number 10 better than player friend say better cheese. It's only one more. Or no necessary or starting. But we're talking about the goal. It takes only few players and no more an eagle eye to spot runs of their teammates. Born the obey to me a far born, but so far born you here. Why am I first obey you see born and you player be
no correct.
As I had space in front of him.
Yeah.
And you player be on no decided to the ball on the back. But in football, you always have to remember that the ball is always faster than the man.
Yeah.
So what body am with teammate? Ball ni gane change said you always decided to the ball on the bang with teammates, no. And son out the amano. But there are a lot of players who decided to be holding on to the ball. Look in front of him. And you Arsenal player on the bang.
No correct.
He could have gone for a short pass. Beside him, and the left, and the right, and you Arsenal players.
It sounds like easy options.
Yes. And go back to me a pass or more mubia. But among all the players on the field of play, Otimi who say, player and I friend Gabriel Martinelli, no, I take it off. And look at where Gabriel Martinelli is. It was a passer, Obama player, and you could share you.
Okay.
One boy direct pass to the player.
Yeah.
Or ball passing in a way, say, player and a share ball. So the player and the ball, share. Oh, baby, because player not taking off. So if you don't know how to play that pass, Obe misplace pass because player never to me a chamaja board and another ball never to me a chamaja player.
So it's a timely pass.
Yes, he calculated everything
Because 1 or 2 seconds, so Jina Bono Swa and K offside.
offside. And even when the player scored the goal, that's a so much check it VAR to confirm say player and Martinelli are near offside.
Nabigye too. The pass from a Berechi easy. The run from Gabriel Martinelli. And a quite on fast lobby ball no efa Donnarumma so nyema miensa na maka. Diain and the mago no a beautiful goal. 3 things: the pass, the run, and the finish. I feel it's like 3 components way.
Run it.
Excellent.
Run in film.
Where you run it from. Okay.
Between the pass and the finish. Wedding.
Fabako. Maybe a finish, you know. I think the finish.
Finish, you know, it was good because a goalkeeper like Donnarumma,
Yeah.
out of the goalpost to make the body bigger and then the goalpost smaller. It takes players who are very intelligent and able to me go past him. And talking about Donnarumma today, between Donnarumma and Jeremy Doku, me who they made as the best player for Manchester.
Oh, Doku clear.
Donnarumma you save so.
Minimum say about Doku and the Doku abobo.
Donnarumma kept Manchester City in the game.
My brother, Doku also kept us now wondering why are now omuntimi for pressure with brain to City. So
because saves now Donnarumma ayeneneno. And them kodasi.
oh, me too. Me cast on yeses.
He proved why Manchester City needed him.
I agree, but Doku dear and that dear honestly.
It's for an experienced goalkeeper to say Donnarumma, a out of the goal line. No, be shape player, and so said you be a pull be to
Yeah.
Now be ya dream say baby, oh baba be jina there. Possibly so obo born fan and ha na kwa say. Mami ni born and fan so. A few players they be that kind of a dream at the ISR. So for Martinelli to get that kind of idea, to take that decision, it was on point. But if you are looking at the pass And until I make us say between the pass and then the finish. Because Babiana as a general, he had a lot of options. A player be only an eagle eye, able for an easy option. My men for born in Madu Ginaman China, Kalam baby in
Because time there, kono mistake a supporters ni be do attempt.
Yes. But on PK Bono, he spotted the player running. Of our now, upon all the options now, a good one. The players by me and so say, me would have been your mom want to cheat him from him. Because at that moment, Asna Bobo Koni Pego, he took about back pass and for be any so. Into the players now on the side, and in a nim players me and sir, he could have gone for any of these options. But Opeja and the team was spotted and the teammates air running. Through Manchester City defenders or from Unintem, should he bypass the two? There is another one. No to be a shian baby a born a fano. But he decided to go for that pass, and that makes it difficult for me. Maybe I can say discredit Martinelli, but I'll go for the other pass.
Martinelli, our 4-goal involvement against Manchester City. Martinelli, no. 2 goals, 2 assists. But when him say, Biggie, 47 games in year, or say goaler, Arsenal in Luso.
There are players who has that kind of luck. Player be horma on your goal time we are heading any team Lucy and those kind of things. And you know, I think that it's something good for the player. And or bad game no. Or there's some sort of firepower by.
Me rack game anymore. Na decisions ni baby. But we just mentioned the Arsenal equalizer. But what about the Erling Haaland goal? Because no, you kept on asking say now players na no mo di Haaland they don't want him.
Born on. It is say abraboya yebuya. And in the perjuma be away bia. Obo brand ko anim no. Oye adwuma no ko anim no. You learn on the job.
Okay.
And then learn from your mistakes. Into international assess on one. Me nipa, and if I am seeing to, maybe you seeing to no, then you start to work to make it better. Maybe you won't even perfect, no, but at least a better. That is one thing I've seen about Erling Haaland. And I keep on saying, say, Haaland na minimum last season, last 2 seasons, last 3 seasons, you know, akwadane ball ne sesa. Manchester City bobo ko ni mo. Game na ye no. Kwaya Haaland fa so she go no. A typical Erling Haaland wouldn't have tracked back to go and help Manchester City defend. There be uncle on manage. But all the Manchester City games this season, a corner kicker Haaland wo. Free kick against Manchester City, a Haaland wo. Pressure on Manchester City, so a Haaland wo. Because Osuem Bibi the Akane board, he doesn't want to be a station number 9. It's the ene. And from say Haaland do those ball playing center forwards, no. There be. But are there something to the gamer? And man yet to say Haaland now first and they be out go post and number 9 or time ball. There be. This time around, this season, or Haaland, he involved himself in play. It's a share. Time of pressure about Manchester City. So go now, Erling Haaland share. You know. He created the chance.
Yeah.
Haaland created chance. No. Ono ne ba na chi. And obeje ball. Oje ball no ball through 2 Arsenal players. Ball no for muma. Tijani Renders we you know. And o signs with Janija players they want chi. And that is one thing I was wondering. Say, Erling Haaland to go to the Manchester City have to defend, get the ball. What Pierre Bonner the Amatijani Renders a view. On no strike another ball Renders you know. He still knows to say I am the number 9.
Yeah.
If the Manchester City Bobo Koni drew a Nimuha, they are going to need me. It's my main for Mika. Me sure say I don't know how the battery mom friend Mika Tente no. On for Mika Tente. And quite Nimuha no sign conquer Manchester City Bobo Koni.
Fantastic.
And Oko you know. Already Arsenal defenders no. And knew how to position himself. I'll bet me a receiving ball on nobody Ashama Manchester City.
Very well.
And that typical Haaland that you know seasons ago no. And yes, Haaland no. In the M4 say all my numbers, all she goes no. He's adding a different trait and also quality about his game. As you see, a boy Erling Haaland. And this time around, tracking back, defending, and a whole lot of things. And Haaland, they can game. You know. So, well, for me, Kwaku, Haaland made sure, say, about the Manchester City team. Now midfield, no. Or my midfield, now is strong. And my Manchester City, he scored 91 goals now. And this is a Norwegian, so much goals because he will Premier League anymore. Haaland needs to share 91.
Wow.
Yes.
Hopefully next game.
And Social, do you know how many years Social years are record now? For the 11 years.
And I went and saying about
11 years. He joined Manchester United in 1996 and left in 2007. For the 11 years, and a years are record now. And our record no Haaland. I did less than 5 years. I equal our record. I can't want to mean. And this is the kind of striker we are talking about.
Well, Biggie, you better game in the money for one of few things. We now the next topic that we want to discuss. What him say? Pep Guardiola about Premiership in Imono. About 347 games. Game way and on your least number of touches. Our opponent's penalty box 8 times pay. They say Arsenal for action ye pa and park the bus, Pep Guardiola, Mourinho. Okogu echiresa bigi. Yansha the kids way be issues bebre wo hom pese me no di komo Ballon d'Or no nyema bi koso e wo ha e be di hu komo ene Barca ne Madrid stories ni other clubs Chelsea dey wo ho.
Sure.
Enti fast game no wankasa no. Wankasa wa session. How did you see it? Where did it meet your expectation and any nyema bi a wo game in general terms?
Talking about expectations, honestly, yes, it met my expectations. Because two teams in the United with a lot of quality. I will give now a share no emu. At the end, I realized the Arsenal team no. Yes, yaka time and again say at the end I have Arsenal bobo kono and I stopped them from winning the league. Arsenal is working on it, or they have worked on it. Squad depth and quality. This time around, Arsenal was hard, you know. Imagine Arsenal starting games. Nabukayo Saka at the bench. And Noni Madueke, let's be honest. Mikel Arteta, he wasn't a bad player. His performance was good. But Arteta felt to be some sort of agency in the firepower on that particular flank. And so at the film. And this our squad depth, team in the absence of Odegaard, Obenya Eze. Even today, Eze didn't start. Yeah. Mikel Merino started. For Arsenal Bobo Koni, he changed, and Eze Bemu, and Obabi take over. And then it is one thing I have Arsenal. The negativity in the Arsenal team, they have to work on. They have to change their style of playing corner kicks.
Really?
Yeah.
Affect you more lots of points, Anna.
That was last season because it was new to the English Premier League terrain, and that team's in. But this time around, maybe and you'll be a football who say Arsenal for corner kick is a penalty, and this is how they play it. Players need to go one side before I bono. There is going to be one player Jina goalkeeper no heckle goalkeeper to confuse the goalkeeper. But the Arsenal are Premier League. It's Arsenal a lot of corner kicks, but when Timmy and Shaba Kokra on your corner kick be Manchester City players Arsenal 2 players no goalkeeper no. Na City players are Jina Donnarumma and change.
Arsenal 11 corner kicks. Manchester City 1 pair.
Arsenal and Timmy and Shaba Kokra.
Yeah.
But in last season, 11 corner kicks, do the grass and beat match 4. But this time around, corner ne buy now, you get 2 Manchester City players. No Marco Gina Donnarumma and chain to protect him from the Arsenal player Bebabe Heko Donnarumma.
Maybe a City for stop it, but in general terms, lots of goals from other teams.
And yet they are betting me your team B.
Exactly.
But team B are why serious Biano. Who have realized how Arsenal played their corner.
No problem, but still now, last year, more realize here, still last night, your result. In Tiaman say, season, last night, bear 10 goals from set pieces. They are good to go because, and yes, sir, on my, I agree, say sometimes they over reliance on set pieces. But, no, many goals in the free man. It changed game tempo. What I said, let me somebody back work on throwings, yeah. Say throwings, and then on the towel. And then last year, EPL for say on my band said, and that's not for you. On the towel at Toto in so bad nowadays. Afafa want to say, okay, Rory Dillap here. And why you wait on to what I say? Stoke City.
Stoke through there, go post and a byline. That's a corner kick.
Rory Dillap. And then the banner about Chelsea, no.
Yes. It's Kwaku. I feel say Enyama Baku Minu Arsenal Sisa Ebeboamo. And then on the part of Manchester City Bobo Kono. Pep Guardiola a defender. I am sure a lot of people is going to criticize Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
For having this kind of quality in your squad, yet defending against this Arsenal side.
Arsenal.
Yes.
Arsenal is strong squad.
Arsenal is strong.
Exactly.
Yes.
Arsenal
No
defended
doubt
against Liverpool and way. They realized Liverpool a better team than them.
They criticize us now.
Really?
Say Ateta quality ni na ko Liverpool akwa defend it.
Asa ujetum so bi nimbo chen wa eboa.
That is why I'm saying say eya dan ya amanfo be kasa.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
for me, I feel Pep Guardiola did the right thing.
Exactly.
Because Pep Guardiola na no is someone who was a DNA kind of coach. When we talk about DNA kind of coach, it is a coach who believes in only one system. Coin back open of us bonny ball. It is the Pep Guardiola show. Now the system now working over Pana and one no what good team no. But Pep Guardiola for some time now, Oshia team will be a possessively. Team they are good. Not during the game. Team need to be dominating possessive China. Pep Guardiola's son and son were defending to get his results.
Exactly.
Because you were quite be like first kuma buano and you're quite back up. It was for the individual brilliance of Eze and Martinelli and a boy Arsenal Bobo Kono and Omunya the equalizer. But everything Pep Guardiola was doing defensively, it was working.
Yeah.
For Manchester City Bobo Kono. Adia ba kwa who say Manchester City pa your laterals.
Any day no credit.
Manchester City attack ne kwa. They don't get players to support them.
Necessity shedani. The only natural lateral be amo toye 8 Nuri. Right back omuni bi oho Kuzanov on your right back. Matis Nunez on your right back. What I say. Inti sa ne beba City be like options. Asam ya working. No crepa City problem back up no. And akwada no ball no. Niko really or ball but clearly say City kuta baller. Utim say City lack
of course.
Eniyama bebree.
Of course.
Big ebe kwa eniyama ni bebree so but
it affected the Manchester City team because some laterals and they were very weak. And especially when Kuzanov a prior free game no Arsenal nya kwan no move to that particular flank and so the Manchester City it was one of the reasons Arteta realized that and into the second half no a lot of changes because top is all the pressure and to Manchester City so the second half was all about Arsenal all about Arsenal everybody in the Arsenal team attacking Manchester City that is why I was talking about Donnarumma. But who again he proved why Manchester City needed him. Watch the class game with him. Saves our second half in the first half. And making sure they keep Manchester City in the game. I feel he is the reason in here. Manchester City ball draw.
Well,
they're giving us some good football.
Arteta, yes, the first 16 games against Manchester City. Olusu 15, big idea. Lose. Afi in the last 5. Wow.
Or 10 fresh
apprentice. Hey, but then 16. Olusu 15. Hey. And Afi was starting 18 hoba. Wow. When you find progression.
But when I see Mikel Arteta, Enzo Maresca performing our games more. Management Pep Guardiola.
Okay.
Yes. Seriously speaking, me sure say, and I say Arteta say ejabia nempa ebone say ne babi timi ababi sana ho. Just say papa say adwumbo no ntimi na so ye before.
Yeah.
And then mom buy say ne babi sana ho. But just imagine say wa kire obi adwuma. Nipa na understand you. Na nipa na tell ne ho na no. All born ho modern wa adwuma na o yenim. I am sure say oye papa na adwen pa wo tirimu a e de ani gie bebrew. And that is why I'm saying is anytime be me who Mikel Arteta, me who Enzo Maresca, any adwuma omo and I get happy for Pep Guardiola because Guardiola don't retire you. And also when you do that stage I be kata Guardiola be retire be jai coach no. But what it a man former league na ye make say arguably the toughest league in we are no. When your coaches woman omo competing no ene. Just imagine. And well, Mikel Arteta de kwaku
Yera stories ni mo bi aka Sergio Busquets say enche or retire. And now kopim November, we're expecting a statement from him, sir. Oberita. Now, Ballon d'Or, young bongo, say you biscuit. Yanka Ballon d'Or, Honko, Yamia Duma, or Chinumre. Who is the winner of the Ballon d'Or? Is it tomorrow morning? It's tomorrow evening? So, no, let's see. Biggie, as I said, Marcel, any PAG football. Now, very unfortunate to say, a game no almost postponed. Almost weather ninety. Almost I shed time na Ballon d'Or no be koso. Almost so someone tiasi. Inti myself for no. Ese born ye more PAG for na kwesere say. Omo players no Ballon d'Or no. Omo na ekoye Ballon d'Or no. What I say? Inti no nka omo sre. Sen komo fa day ne fa share day foforo. Me pa cho it makes a lot of sense.
The day of the game or the day of the event.
The day of the events and time or no, Anna Marseille, any PAG for say, or more postponed the aquashe.
And I may make us say, Ballon d'Or necessary basone.
They be a china basso. But I was like a PAG.
Sorry, PAG game, no, as a senke basone. And no more a changing game in the day, no, and the aqua share the day of the event.
Exactly, and your weather, Naman Akobasa.
Yes, and I make us say, oh, Casse Paris Saint-Germain. Essay in common two
game no fan shedder
event and nana me be saying the game no almost you two shedder not a event
they be game no
kwaku say
and myself was so monty ase
kwaku obi kan we yank on tobo
myself now myself the PAG better what
myself only player be o corporate Ballon d'Or. Paris Saint-Germain has a lot of players possibly like not even possible. They are the European champions.
Oh, Kofi Benya PAG for
European
continent and I was so much. Squad in the Donnarumma crowd with at least now into PAG. Coach Kahon. Which I said, players, almost everybody.
Yes,
almost everybody a parts.
And it is an event. They have to be there. Imagine say the world best player.
But then Dembele will pray.
It's
on what squad anymore, but the rest of the team.
But Dembele and Ankasa Krampon would travel to the Ballon d'Or event.
Yeah.
Say you was it Rodri and all the crutches.
Dembele,
so he has to be there.
Yeah.
Say Paris Saint-Germain gamer. Dembele would be caught in between the two
monetary
events, And I say, mean supporting me.
Oh, there be events in your
and once, like. Let's assume without admitting. Say events in Basso. Now Paris Saint-Germain decided to say, okay, say you have a French Football Federation ne kadia, and also more league organizers ne kadia. And you enter the league. You enter the league. Now Osman Dembele decided to say, no, no, Ballon d'Or event nana.
Yeah, someone
say sorry to say, it wouldn't make any form of sense.
You see, someone I because in PAG team ni na ho. Nanka Dembele agena dia nka be man komo na yede
nkomo na yedi no enisa asem we yeden. The organizers of the French league has to take a decision. Marseille and sem no more can sebi manusi tumina to eyensem hunu.
Biggie,
it is just because omundi play your kwaje Ballon d'Or.
No but you Marseille for no e was say omoti ase ansa na wa postpone because man say weather condition be ambo game the following day.
Yes.
Inti French league and PAG team take decision now myself focus on one tiasia emmemuda.
So Olympic Marseille decided say chinchine. That is what I'm
saying. House in common here.
Yes. And that is what I'm saying, say. Sebi you sorry to say in Semuna myself for need. It is because only player be or Ballon d'Or. If the game has to be played a day right after it was postponed because of weather they are, okay, fine. What about the time? If I'm the organizers of the league, me the game ni be share up 9 a.m.
Okay.
So what's chinchina I am ma. Matthias here, you bebo. And up 7 a.m. Mumma na mebo game no. Say 7 a.m. you bo game you go be able to me to ne kwan. No akwa event no. What about that? Olympic Marseille say here. Wait. Your football rivalry ni wo ho.
Yes,
but I park so for the sanity and the beauty of the game.
Biggie. Na Ballon d'Or Dembele kwaji I say myself we wu okrum ho. Intade ne de Kotoko ne Hansen komo. Inti kotoko anko be yesa onye Hansen anko onye yesa. It's any day.
Ballon d'Or no. Say Dembele na beji a. PSG ko. Omo anko. Osman Dembele beji. Enti so oji dia ba be huru na so fu so oji awawu a. Upew ubewu.
And yes,
obeje.
And yeah, wa ono so so yi nani.
Nti say ono na eje nko ade a eye den a obeje.
Well, let's move on. Barca Ballon d'Or some no. Lamine Yamal and Nebusia for Makumako 20. Inti Lamine plus 20 other people.
A festival.
And omo elko hosisia.
Oh yes, a festival.
It's
a big event.
20 people. Lamine Yamal contingent in 20. Omu nyina be share Dolce and Gabbana suits. Come on. Ya pamu bia de ama omo. Nyame adoma so wini a anadwe na be party.
Meme wo masem bia ya meka se. Players no mo shegu wo park so ania o ma wawro no hono ya ma ne yellow no. Ya ka. Ba player bia anya den. Entie. O shegu na, especially depending on the time, how crucial the goal is. Before you realize no you know. Me say dey say me FIFA, me ye free home. Because kwaku just imagine the excitement. Say the pa mako 22 gina park so bobo na me nko ama shegu. Red card cry and shame me ho ama me red card no. It's any gia no. And the money pan ye de oye no. Me ka dia besi la me yama de so. Se me bobo na ye say ye Ballon d'Or event. Na wi ase nyina players so munim bobo me nsa na me wo ma akoko aha me de me krom fo nyina na beko.
Oho.
Me bobo ama ye baba yi me say me best player wo wi ase. Nipo bebrebe wo wi ase.
And then me sure so consider the age so sa me akwada ketiketi.
Kwaku me say and hwa me han private jet be de o. Me krom hene mabusu apanyi. You want to be muram no betwen ye wa kire o ye wiare abaji ani. Enye easy o. Yemfa age no nto nchen. O de Lamine Yamal age ne bam kura e ma ne ye hu dodo because at an age obi no was am fie no de age Ballon d'Or. Ba de yemfa age ne nto nchen. Na yen hwe player no a footballer a wo si akan. Look at the players in Europe. Yemfa na say world we are football ye born in Europe. Look at the number of players in Europe. Na ye be you say we are so mo bobo ni nyina ya bo odi aka ho say woni mbobo. Na ye betimi you say we are sing nyina no. Wo na oni mbo ne bopa.
Well,
akwaku nipa 20 you say 20 isha.
They tell us Hansi Flick or a very disciplined coach saying you know away.
Sure.
What do you say about dropping Rashford? Rashford and no party meeting while late. Masa papa we obepam oh dear Marcus Rashford. And the squad now coach in the year, no.
Say is it Suban ti
Or the Ferran Torres emom na be sheho.
Suban ti say nyin.
We
say ya no mate Manchester. Never say ya. Coach ko kan no manya problem. English boys.
We are
Sancho, Rashford. Never say ya.
Nessa Barca players be brave. I later am a coach I drop you on pain. What you say?
Rashford na ba. Before ne de ne nam ho pass Rashford. That's some nigga.
We late ke creepy late ke creepy.
Late ka krenim. Bro need one family ni agro. Late ka krenim. I was Rashford here careful.
Onye careful, Manza.
Yes, who a player. Unyan cement position and status for Barcelona yet. Say Rafinha bi, Lewandowski bi, Lamine Yamal bi, Frankie de Jong, Pedri. These players couldn't be any be say different. But who a new man, Barcelona have opportunity. I want to prove you why they have to keep you after this particular season. And Tiniama be saying, I ain't say humanity. And this woman never be say too. And then also you're careful. Unfortunately for you, the last game you played for Barcelona, now you won the man of the match against a Newcastle Bobo. Until what shall see a pick already or Bassa Bobo. Say never be say Baba Bisisia. Now a yacht you actually. On you're very careful, Kwaku.
Yako na Trevor Chalobah make his statement to be just biggie just 1 minute. Trevor Chalobah say Chelsea 2 years ago na you consider some young kwada or mon young kwada and so leave players no or can be mo live up to standard no it sounds say club world cup no mo kwaji no e was a team ni hu say teams ba omo ba strongly against them nti e was almost to elevate ball na omo airborne no Trevor Chalobah
kohu asam na Trevor Chalobah aka no ama mehu adekronti at this season abrante na ni abrena ne mode mokosro e de match out ball ko no ohwe ball na obona opeso o che say we free that status of a young player e grow e the central defense position e de match out ball ko no nti ono ne hwe ball na obono ene de oye na e was on ni teammates ne kasa almost step it up and that's almost happy on game and so the match out e ball ko no and I feel say it is something good. He's made a very good observation. And now we're making a good statement. What's say? And we say, I dare say in a Chelsea Bobo Kono. And you also many teammates in the casa. Now you're working on that because if they work on that, Chelsea would be a very good team. We always talk about Chelsea getting a commander in central defense.
Very well.
Why? It is because you know the players there as a bit inexperienced and young. But so a big club like Chelsea, you always have to up your game. And fill in positions. Then you must say, "Oh, big team, into a big player." Until in fact, for Ninti, then watch Chelsea Bobo Kuno.
Yapong, Ebe Sansaba, preparing for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.